How to add meta keywords to WordPress properly. In this video session, we're going to explore options for us to insert meta keywords. There are many freely available WordPress plugins for inserting meta keywords. So you're more than welcome to search the plugin depository and install and use one. I think the latest version of Yoast discontinued adding them, but as you can see, there are many different ones. But the fact remains, and that is this: if you really want your WordPress to be optimized, then you shouldn't be using plugins to insert meta keywords, or trying to manipulate or add different keywords, thinking somehow that's going to help your WordPress site. It doesn't work like that. So how can we then add meta keywords? You add them by using PHP coding, because that's the best way. Go to Appearance, press on Editor, and then locate the theme header.php file. Because within that file you can code a PHP code, whereby for a typical post, or if you're operating a WooCommerce site, for a typical product page, whereby you're inserting tags, you have categories for WordPress, right? So you can categorize certain related content together, which is great. But you can also insert some tags here. These tags show up for your blog posts. So the best and the smartest way to add meta keywords is basically automate the process. So therefore you can just add the tags and let PHP coding do the rest in terms of adding meta keywords. So therefore, in header.php file, you can insert this code here. Now, if this looks like a scary thing for you, nonetheless, you want your WordPress site to be better optimized, correct? If that's the case, this is the smartest way to add meta keywords. And that is by using these functions that I am making available for you to pause this video and write them down if you so please. If you think to yourself, nah, don't want to do that because the success of my WordPress site is not that important for me, then surely you can install meta keywords plugin. But unknown to you, each time you add a plugin, it will run a cron job, burdening your server, slowing down your website. So if page speed is important like everyone else says, then you want to make sure that you're using the technology and your knowledge to better add meta keywords. And this is the smartest way to do so. Or else, just need to search for meta keywords, install any of them, test them out, and let the plugins do the meta keywords insertion, right? But you're watching this video on RankYa YouTube channel. That means you'll get better results from your website. That's guaranteed. Make no mistake about that. Because what I show you is the smartest way. Because then you focus on creating content instead of focusing on unneeded things for Google rankings. Make sense? Now, what if you actually have a WooCommerce site? Then you're tagging your products, because that's smart to do as you're growing your site. So this plugin will actually pull product tags and place them into meta keywords as well, and do so dynamically. I strongly encourage you to pause this video and write this code down. You don't have to perhaps even go to that level, but you can just say, you know what, if it's single, run this PHP code. If you're using structured data, which you should, if you want your WordPress site to be perfectly optimized for 2018 Google ranking world, then this plugin will insert meta keywords for item prop automatically as well. How it does this, if we look at the source code, we can see that this code went ahead and inserted the tags automatically. That means if I update it here to add a meta keyword and update the post, the source code, as in that PHP code, will reflect that change, as we can see. Okay, so that is the way you meant to add meta keywords to your WordPress site. And if some idiot has told you that using meta keywords is not important, including the team at Yoast SEO, because apparently they understand how Google rankings work, then I am afraid to tell you that you're learning the wrong information. The fact is, Google is not the only search engine on the planet. So therefore, some other search engines actually look at that. So depending on the location of your business, it could be in China, it could be in Russia, it could be in India using different search engines, because they do. Well, if that's the case, how can you not add meta keywords to your WordPress site? So therefore, to add them properly, remember, you don't want to add plugins to accomplish simple tasks. Instead, you need to be able to add certain code like this, because then it's done for you automatically and you can focus on growing your business, including your WooCommerce site. So pause this video, because I'm going to zoom in. I'll actually do this for you. Just delete the WooCommerce site for time being, and then highlight the code so you can write them down, because they are simple. It'll only take you 5 minutes, and your WordPress site and the success of it deserves your 5 minutes. Pause this video, take a look at the code. That's for typical WordPress site for blogs. Now, what if you say, you know what, I want to add meta keywords to my homepage as well? Well, you can do that using PHP coding as well. But it's your blog posts that will help you grow your business. So now, if you're using WooCommerce and tagging your products, which you should, then this code here, this part of it, will accomplish that automatically for you. So at the end of the day, to be able to add meta keywords to WordPress, you have options as to install many plugins that allow you to do that. But I believe you're a smart WordPress site owner. And for that fact, I strongly encourage you to use the code that I'm making available, as in I'm showing you to grab it, because you're not going to find this anywhere else. And then place that within header.php file. If you're not seeing that through your WordPress dashboard, log into your web hosting manager, locate file manager, browse into public_HTML folder. Within that you have WP-content, and within that you have themes folder. In the themes folder, you have the theme that you're using, and that theme will have header.php file. Right click and download it so you have a backup, and then you can right click and press on edit, and then insert that PHP code so that meta keywords are added automatically for you. I thank you very much for learning with me. If you benefited from this video session, please do give it a like and share it, and keep in mind that there is always a private course whereby I share great insights, including many code snippets for WordPress site owners. Nonetheless, keep at growing your website, particularly publishing great useful content. And I'll talk with you in the next video session.